What's up, guys? My name's Dustin. I go by Limestone Picker here on YouTube, and I own the world's largest Adam Sandler collection. Alright, so a lot of you have been asking to see my entire Adam Sandler collection, and that's what we're doing today. You clicked on the thumbnail for a reason. Today's my birthday, September 27th. I'm going to get this video edited and put out today. It's just what I want to do. We're going to take maybe not a very deep dive, because in the shorts videos I do show you a lot of the differences in these movies, but I will show you a slow pan of my DVDs, the variants we have, the VHSs, and all the other random nonsense that we have that's Adam Sandler related. So let's get into it. Starting off right here, we're going to have to move this first. This is my tower of 50 first dates. I originally thought these towers held 25 DVDs each, but it's actually like 30 each. So we're on our way to 60 50 first dates. All we have is those top 8 clicks we got to replace. But the 51st date shelf is pretty cool. Moving over here, this is the Adam Sandler DVD collection, covered up with a Mr. Deeds button. You start with Going Overboard, go into the S&L, and this is in chronological order. All my fan mail that I've gotten is up here, but you have S&L Bad Boys, the Christmas, because it does have the Sandman in it. Then you have Airheads. More uncommon are these 2-packs, or 3-packs and 2-packs, but there's one with PCU, and PCU alone is like a $20 DVD, but Airheads actually brings the value of it down for some reason. Then you got Airheads, Bill and Ted, and Spinal Tap. So as you guys know, if there is a movie that is in my DVD collection and it's in an Adam Sandler 3-pack, we remove it from the collection so that we have more room for Sandler. Moving on, you have Billy Madison, Happy Gilmore. Then we move into the 3-pack with Bulletproof. Then you have Bulletproof, The Wedding Singer. We do have a French-Canadian version of The Wedding Singer right there. 2 variants of Wedding Crashers and Wedding Singer. Some Waterboy variants. Moving over to the next shelf, you've got Waterboy on Blu-ray, some Big Daddies, Little Nicky, Mr. Deeds, and the reason that I don't have the widescreen version of Mr. Deeds with this one, like I do everything else, is because, well, Big Daddy also, the first release of Big Daddy and the widescreen of Mr. Deeds is in this 2-pack. So to save room, I just put that one up there. Moving on, we've got Punch Drunk Love, 8 Crazy Nights, Anger Management, 50 First Dates, Spanglish, The Longest Yard, which is my second favorite Adam Sandler movie of all time. My first is Billy Madison. Then you've got Click and Reign Over Me. There is an 8 Crazy Nights button, and the buttons have been showing through the video, but in case you didn't pay attention, we've got Mr. Deeds, Airheads, Little Nicky, 8 Crazy Nights, The Waterboy, and a different 8 Crazy Nights. Moving down here, there's the Reign Over Me Blu-ray. We've got I Now Pronounce You Chuck and Larry, and I didn't notice this until I started doing this, that they actually continue doing the widescreen, full screen, up to Chuck and Larry. So we've got those. We've got the HD DVD. Then you move on to You Don't Mess With the Zohan. This one right here is actually the hardest one in my experience to find, is the 2-disc You Don't Mess With the Zohan. You have the theatrical release, the unrated, and it tells you on the front it just has 1 disc, but there's a 2-disc one also. Then we have Bedtime Stories, Funny People, Grown Ups, Just Go With It, Jack and Jill, one of the greats right there. That's my boy. I do not have any other variant other than like a 3-pack, Laugh Out Loud 3-pack of That's My Boy. I need to get that on Blu-ray. This one we actually found on my bachelor trip. The Hotel Transylvania and Monster House double pack. So that one got added recently. We found Grown Ups 2 on Blu-ray. I did not have that already. Blended. I don't have that on Blu-ray either. I have seen that so many times, but it was probably over like $5, and I passed up on it. But we've got the Cobbler, Pixels, Hotel Transylvania 2, Hotel Transylvania 3. This one Rusty actually gave me before my bachelor trip. This is the first Adam Sandler. No, it's not. It's the second. Uncut Gems was the first 4K we got. But I don't have a 4K player, so. We've got somebody on Etsy or Macari made a Blu-ray copy of Hubie Halloween. I have that. We have the Criterion collection of Uncut Gems. Then we've got the only way to get this movie physically is the 4-year consideration. And I actually grabbed this for like $20 off eBay. And now people want like $100 and something for them. Then we've got another one like Hubie Halloween, Murder Mystery 2. That's not official. Spaceman, it isn't official. It's just something I ordered. Then you have the combo packs. The Adam Sandler combo pack. This is Mr. Deeds, Big Daddy, 51st Dates, and Click. There's also this Laugh Out Loud one has that one in it. And then some other variants of Laugh Out Loud movies. But that's it for the DVDs. Moving on to the VHSs, we've got Coneheads, one of the Sandman's first movies. We've got a Waterboy demo tape, a Bulletproof demo tape. Behind those starts the Happy Madison VHSs. Then you start with Going Overboard, SNL, Airheads, Billy Madison, Happy Gilmore, the regular Waterboy. I do have the regular Bulletproof right here. It's just not on the shelf yet. We got The Wedding Singer, Big Daddy, Little Nicky, Mr. Deeds, Anger Management, 51st Dates, Spanglish, and The Longest Yard. The Longest Yard actually used to hold some value. Like, I don't think I've ever sold it on eBay, but I have had it a couple of times. I think I tried to sell my sealed one, and then I started doing this, so I kept it. But next up, we've got Funko Pops. We've got the 872 Bobby Boucher right there. We've actually got him. I bought this one off of Macari, and the box was damaged, so he just sits there now. We've got the 873 Target exclusive Bobby Boucher. We've got 896 Billy Madison Target exclusive, 895 Billy Madison. They are different. Actually got this one from Bowman Games. It's Billy Madison in the bathtub. Don't have it in the box, but we've got this one. Then we have the GameStop exclusive Happy Gilmore 978 and Scuba Sam. A lot of people think this is Scuba Steve. It's actually Scuba Sam, Scuba Steve's father. Moving down, we have some promotional Mr. Deeds tennis balls and a promotional Waterboy water bottle. I was very surprised to pick this up. Somebody posted it it was on eBay. I found it for $30. I watched it, and then they sent me an offer of like $12, and I snatched it. The tennis balls, somebody on Instagram actually sent me a picture of them and offered to sell me one of them. And as soon as they offered to sell me one of them, I looked on eBay and I found a set for like $10, and I snatched that one up too. I do want to add that I do have the Happy Madison movies. It's just they're scattered in my collection, but I do have Deuce Bigelow 1 and 2, The Benchwarmers, Grandma's Boy. I've got Strange Wilderness. That's one that isn't that well known in the Happy Madison universe, but I do have Bucky Larson, Born to Be a Star. That was a classic. But most of, if not all, of the Happy Madison movies I do own. The Goldbergs, I have like the first 4 seasons of it. It's produced by Happy Madison, so Adam Sandler had a hand in it. So I do have that. It's just off and away. Other notable mentions, I have the complete series of The King of Queens, which features an episode with Adam Sandler in it. And I do have the complete series of The Cosby Show, which Adam Sandler was in that also. But moving on to some posters, this is a Mylar. We got this from Bowman Games for Spanglish. If you watch my fan mail videos from Drake, you know how I feel about this movie. We've got some movie posters. We got 2 of these. This is for The Longest Yard. I do have the actual what made it on the cover of the DVD, but it's hanging up in the living room, and I don't want to bother Lindsay right now. So maybe you'll see that at another time. I actually hung that up. It used to be Tom Selleck, Quigley Down Under, hanging up in the living room. And I told Austin whenever I got those in, I was like, I'm gonna swap these out and see if she notices. It took her like 2 weeks to notice that I swapped it. She still didn't say anything afterwards, but it did take her a long time to find or to notice it. We also have Click, also from Bowman Games. This is a pretty cool piece. This was sent in by PS3 Scout. This is Coneheads on Laserdisc. So on the back, no it doesn't. I thought it would show you where he was at in this movie and that, but I don't see it. This was sent to us by 90s Nostalgia Chaser, Adam Sandler. Not too shabby. This is a book. It's a Scholastic book. There's actually a couple of Adam Sandler books for children, but this artwork, I want to say that photo shoot was for What the Hell Happened to Me, which is just kind of odd that they used that for a children's book, but it's still pretty cool. The only Little Nicky figure that I have is the little Mr. Beefy right here, and he sits in front of my PSP and he pees on it. We do have Billy Madison, Happy Gilmore, the United Kingdom exclusive, The Wedding Singer, Big Daddy, Mr. Deeds, Anger Management, 51st Dates, The Longest Yard, Click, and You Don't Mess with a Zohan. We also have Grandma's Boy and Benchwarmers, which are Happy Madison movies. There is some Wedding Singer promotional tissues. You don't see those every day. Next up is my Adam Sandler shirts. This came from Bowman Games. We have Bobby Boucher's jersey. It's in my size. We've got my Adam Sandler rap tee. We've got the shirt from Happy Gilmore, Guns Don't Kill People, I Kill People. I had a couple people in a video where I wore that shirt that did not get the deep cut. They were like, this is what's wrong with Americans. It's a deep cut, guys. And then we have, this is probably my favorite one. The only thing is it's a little too small, but I love this shirt. It said that it was comfort colors when I ordered it, but this material is not comfort colors. And comfort colors fits big. This one fits small. So it's probably like a China knockoff of comfort colors, but it's okay. Next up, we have the Waterboy promotional hat. As far as shirts go, I do have a Wedding Singer shirt, but I have no idea where it's at this point, so we can't show that. It does say on the back of it, he's gonna party like it's 1985. I think that's what it says. This is pretty rare.
This game is rare. This is rare. I bet it's still freaking rare. It's one of the rarest games out there. This game is rare.
This is a 1994 made by Fox and Case Logic. This is an Airhead CD case. And I found this on eBay for like $20, I think. Somebody wanted like $100 for one, and then somebody else put this one up, and I snagged it. These are probably the most rare item in my collection. They are Promotional by Universal Billy Madison flip-flops. And I love these guys. The bottom of them leave Billy Madison when you're walking, but I'll never know that. It doesn't seem like they've ever been worn. There's no toe drag on them or heel drag. But the seller offered them to me for $40, and I accepted and paid. And then the seller canceled my order because they noticed that the little thing right there was cracked. And I was like, so they canceled it without talking to me first. Then they told me why they canceled it. And I was like, I still want them. So they relisted them. I was hoping I could get a discount on them because they found out they were cracked. But I was mostly afraid they were canceling because they knew their rarity. But they didn't. They sold them to me for the same price, and I got them in the mail. And I love these things. I'm trying to find, like, I don't have flip-flops, but I'm trying to find a flip-flop hanger where I can, like, hang these and display them. That was, like, the only good way I could think of to display these. I tried making one, but it looked dumb. So once I get me one of those, these will be hung up on the wall and displayed. Back to some wedding singer stuff. We have a wedding singer Gardner, whatever you call these. It says The Wedding Singer right there, and then it says in theaters February 13th. So that movie came out the day before Valentine's Day. I do have the complete set of Hotel Transylvania McDonald's toys, but I've only got 3 of them displayed. There's Dracula. Kevin James, the Frankenstein guy, he falls apart too easily. And Murray the Mummy, is that his name? He pops out and does like a spin. I do have the complete set, but they're in deep storage because they didn't display well. So I just left those out. Up here we have my albums. We have Adam Sandler, They're All Gonna Laugh at You, What the Hell Happened to Me. These are some singles. Dip Doodle, What's Your Name, Bad Boyfriend, The Lonesome Kicker, also a single, the Hanukkah song, and that little sleeve right there. Then back to the albums, you've got Stan and Judy's Kid. That's the last one that I have. I don't have Shh, Don't Tell. We got Bulletproof, The Wedding Singer. Which one is that? Yeah, you got music from the motion picture, The Wedding Singer. More music from the motion picture, The Wedding Singer. The Waterboy, Little Nicky, Mr. Deeds, and 50 First Dates. And then I got this guy. I love The Lonesome Kicker. It's a great song. And it's got the goat on there. The Lonesome Kicker little football. If you remember, I don't know if they still do it, but my high school did it. They had little footballs that were plastic and said like your school name on them. That's all that is. Down here, we've got Little Nicky on the Game Boy Color. And it's not complete in box, but I do have a case for it right there. I've got 2 copies of it. But there those are. So the last thing before we get into all my doubles is the Waterboy promotional banner. And I love this thing. I got this for like $40 off of eBay, and it is awesome. And if you ever wondered where I had to start keeping my doubles, it's in my eBay room, and it fills up 2 shelves and continues to grow. But this is where all the doubles are, on these shelves. There's no rhyme or reason. It was just pretty much put them where they fit and keep them together. So yeah, we've got VHSs, PSP movies, DVDs. I've got some doubles of the CDs up here, Blu-rays, all mixed together. This is all the doubles. And then there's some Happy Madison movies up there. But yeah, that's it for this video. I hope you liked it. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you had a little fun along the way. I hope this pleases a lot of you and what you wanted to see the whole collection, because I do love this collection, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. But that's it. I'll see you next time.
So, we're in the game store, and I thought my stomach was going to burst. I had to pee so bad, and so I ran to this McDonald's to take care of some things. And I just fell. And I just fell down a hill. So, that's fun. But now I'm going back to the game store, and I'm covered in mud. This will be a great YouTube moment. So, I gotta go.
So, let's rate this, shall we? On a scale of 1 to 10, with 10, don't even waste your money, and 10 being, oh my God, so good. I'm going to give this, man, I was impressed. Better than I thought it was going to be. I would give it a 91.